and welcome to the 2022 CIAA Postgame Press Conference. My name is Shaylin Moore, your CIAA moderator for today. Joining us is head coach Janice Washington with the Lions of Lincoln University. Along with her, we have players Brianna Brown, Joy Morton, and Chantel Cheeks. Before we open the floor for questions, we'll have an opening statement from head coach Washington.
Wow, what a ride. It has literally just been a phenomenal ride for these young people, not just the ones here on the stage, but the others that are part of this team that are unable for different reasons, injuries, COVID, for whatever reason that, they can't be here with us to share in this moment, but this moment belongs to all of Lincoln. And I'm just very proud of, again, the resiliency of this team. We came out early, we were a little bit flat at the start. It's happened before, and we're able to kind of work our way through that. And then I really was proud of the way that we closed out the game in the fourth quarter. Coming out of the third quarter, Elizabeth City hit 2 threes real quick. And at that point in time, our team we could have chosen to, just give into that run, or we could go on a run of our own, and certainly we did. They scored those 2 quick threes. They had 6 points very quickly, and only scored 6 for the rest of that quarter. So.
Ladies, I want each of you to take this question. I believe all 3 of you were here before. You've been this close to winning a CIAA championship. Can you each speak to what it means to not only come here, but get the job done?
It means a lot. We had a big decision if we were going to come back or not. As you know, we are 5th-year seniors, and some of us, we could have just went on, started our adult life, but we just felt as though we had some unfinished business. Winston-Salem, they took one from us 2 years ago, but we had a plan to come back and get back something that we left here 2 years ago. So it was a determination. It was in our favor for us to come back and get us a championship, because it was something that we left here the last time we were here.
Brianna?
I feel like we was just starring in a movie called Unfinished Business, and it was a 5-star. Got all ratings. We completed it. We had a wonderful cast. Good.
I just think it's a blessing. We've been through a lot this season with the death of number 1, Deasia Young. So COVID, injuries, they took us out. We was up how many players? 17. This all we got. We all we got. So I just thank God, most importantly, because without him we wouldn't be here today.
The floor is now open for questions.
This month started with, like you said, the death of Deasia Young, and now it ends as champions. Talk about what this whole month has meant for this team, for you guys personally, and then for the Lincoln University community.
I'll start. I'd like to tell people, don't make promises you can't keep. And I made a promise at the end of January that February wouldn't be as bad as January. And it was a roller coaster. We would have big rival wins and then not even be able to enjoy the highs of the win, and get devastating news within 30 minutes, 2 hours after finishing a game. And so the idea that as coaches, we have to just constantly make sure they're okay. That's the biggest part of, I think, what they showed this year, because there's a lot of times that they weren't okay, but they still came out, they still worked, and they still gave it their all.
Brianna, yesterday when you were here, you said just one more for number 1. You came out there, you said it was a movie, and you were the star, 28 points. What was it in you? Did you start feeling in that second half like, we're here, this is the moment? What was that feeling for you to really be unstoppable?
The feeling, the feeling and the idea that I basically had in the second half was to finish what we started as a group. I knew I had to kind of, play with my team, but, also, put them on my back and do what I do best, which is, getting to that free throw line, finishing at the basket, or even, shooting the three. So that's basically what was my energy going into the second half.
Derek Vaughn from the Charmtastic Mall of Baltimore. Hey, ladies, coach, congratulations on a great win, and hope you enjoyed your stay here in Baltimore. And that's one thing I want to ask you for. How did you enjoy your stay, the 5 days here in Baltimore? And coach, you guys were really dominant. I mean, 18 for 25 from the free throw line. Brianna, was it being aggressive and attacking the lane something that you had planned going into the game?
Yes. I knew that's my best game. Like, it's one of my best games, shooting free throws. So I knew if I, attack the basket and get those easy calls, I'll finish at the free throw line.
I mean, I loved my stay in Baltimore. It's been phenomenal. And speaking of, I do want to thank the city of Baltimore for hosting and putting on this great event. First time in Baltimore in